Welcome back to Shib, everyone. The next bull run in Shiba Inu will begin on this date. Current Shiba Inu's news: this week, Shiba Inu, an Ethereum-based altcoin, suffered despite the ETH blockchain's flawless upgrade. As a result, traders search for indicators of the rate of increase in interest rates that may indicate a decline in the value of cryptocurrencies. We'll talk about the significance of this date in kicking off the upcoming Shiba Inu bull run in this video. Current Shiba Inu's news: remember to give the video a huge thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel to see our most recent articles on expert analysis and Shiba Inu price forecasts. Let's get the video started right now. Shib fell to 0.174 over the past trading day, a 10.52% decrease from the previous week and a 2.51% decrease from the previous month. Furthermore, the recent drop in price was caused by other metrics as well. For example, the daily active addresses skittered together with the market value realized value ratio. These negative indicators point to a potential downturn in the next several days. Accordingly, experts predict that shibainu will plunge 25% this month, from 0.0083 to 0.0093. A similar picture is painted by Shib's moving average convergence divergence, which indicates a negative edge in the market. Given this pessimistic attitude, it makes sense that investors are looking for any indications of optimism in the market. That's exactly what our top 2022 investment has given its early backers, a very good cause to be positive. With 100% gains already made and more to come, Shiba Inu's price has momentarily flirted with the potential beginning of a bull run for 2022 and 2023. However, bulls who let the ball drop in September because of the strength of the dollar experienced a back-to-school moment instead. Important levels have been abandoned since the start of the month, with the largest one being 0.129. As the Swedish Riksbank sets the tone for the market with an enormous 100 BP hike, another move lower appears to be inevitable. Should the Fed follow suit on Wednesday, lead to a sharp decline in cryptocurrency values due to further strengthening of the US dollar. Thus, central banks have the final say over the pricing of Shiba Inus. Although Sweden and the Czech Republic have little to do with cryptocurrencies, the sudden 100 bps boost from the Swedish Riksbank shook markets today. This move has made markets nervous ahead of the Fed policy meeting on Wednesday. For the markets, a surprise 100 basis point hike from the Federal Reserve would be revolutionary. A massive sell-off in stocks and cryptocurrencies would be set off by the strength of the dollar. As a result, Shib's price could fall by 10% in the days leading up to the Fed conference as investors grow increasingly concerned that a 100 bps could happen. Powell's delivery of this message might lead to even greater dollar strength, which would force the eurodollar back below parity and cause another sell-off in equities and cryptocurrencies. This would be sufficient to force a break below 0.965. After that, there is a potential dip towards 0.655 in another sector, which would add an additional 40% to the losses recorded for 2022. Alternatively, if the Fed issues a dovish statement and simply announces a lesser than anticipated rate hike, things might turn around. That would indicate a slight increase in direction of 0.1209 and an 11% positive return. The red declining trend line, the historical key level at 0.000000011209, and the 55-day simple moving average are all located around that level, thus that would be the maximum extent of the short-term rally. Developer of Caps Sharum, Unific, has disclosed some significant information on the upcoming Shiba Inu Layer 2 protocol, including details about the XF fund and a shibaswap incentive. The Unification Foundation has released an official statement stating that preparations are still in full swing for the fourth alpha and public test nets of the forthcoming protocol. The announcement also reaffirms the intentions for these test nets, which are scheduled for late September or early October. The community is reminded by Unification that August 22 is the deadline for submitting final XF funding claims. The last X fund was successfully coined by the Unification Foundation, and a maximum claim time of 1 month was established, with a deadline of September 22, 2022. Any XF fund tokens that remain unclaimed after this date will be burned by the smart contract. Additionally, Unification notes that the actual quantity may be lower than the first 10,000 anticipated. There were 9,888 in stock right now. Part of the X cash from the ShibaSwap bonus might be claimed till the following year. According to the release, unclaimed tokens from the ShibaSwap and XF fund yield portals will be accessible for withdrawal until early 2023, contingent on the fate of a forthcoming governance proposal, even though the smart contract will burn any remaining XF assets. The Unification Community Fund will receive the X funds. Participants and community members that support innovation and other initiatives to grow the network will be rewarded with tokens. In order to ensure that the network is prepared for all users at the official launch, the first public beta testnet will primarily concentrate on developers and delegators. The announcement also states that by optimizing the bug fixing and open testing procedures, the next public beta will guarantee the security of the mainnet launch. In addition, everyone who wants to validate will be able to join the beta in advance of the mainnet launch. Support for the Ethereum merging is also promised in the announcement. Unification thinks that supporting ETH2 in the original fork is the best course of action for the industry as a whole, hence it aims to support both. Our goal is to keep up support for both the new ETH2 network and the original fork. We think that offering the greatest tools across all channels benefits the larger blockchain community, especially since Unification seeks to facilitate all decentralization efforts. As per a previously reached community consensus, the network has formally halted minting bone. The highest limit set for bone cultivation in June, 230 million, has finally been reached by Bone, the official gas for the Sharian protocol. To provide Shibaria validators access to the final 20 million of Bone's maximal supply, the community voted to cease minting at 230 million. A minimum of 20 million bones are required to operate the technique normally. Additionally, Shay and Treat are among the tokens that Shiba Inu has alluded to launching. Treat will only be used as a reward token, Shay will serve as the ecosystem's official stablecoin. According to Shoshir Kozama, Australia will probably be the final test region for the Shib CCG video game. Eternity of Shiba. In answer to a query from well-known Shib community member Shib Alexander, Kozama disclosed this. On September 17, 2022, Shiba Eternity was released in Australia. After that, it was made available on the Apple App Store. Australian users had the same opportunity to be among the first testers and bug reporters of the Shiba Eternity game as Vietnamese users. The Shib CCG game was a great success in Vietnam, according to test reports. Several reports state that the Shiba team had to 50-fold the capacity of the gameplay server in order to meet the unexpectedly enormous demand. When users ask for Shib C to be tested for the first time, CG in their nation, Kozama retorted that download day would probably be the next celebration. A user from Turkey who made one of the requests said, "The Turkish community is looking forward to the Shiba Eternity. When will we be able to download the game from the App Store?" In reply, Kozama said, "Soon." He continued by saying that everyone would be able to download the game, not just residents of particular countries. He claims that the goal of the Shiba team is to demonstrate to the Shadow Cat Shiba's might. On download day, he stated, he wants the game's downloads to smash the App Store record. The head developer for Shiba Inu also made a suggestion that Shib burns would be achievable through the game, but he would give more information on that in a different update prior to the download. Kozama went on to say that before the download day, a lot of conversations would take place and that Shiba Eternity is more than just a game. The SHA team is working to increase player acclaim for the game. William Vole, a consultant for Shiba Eternity, debuted the game last month at Gamescom, the largest international video game trade exhibition. Businesses may already begin taking leash payments from their clients, according to Now Payments, a cryptocurrency payment gateway platform. More significantly, they may always exchange their leash for fiat through the site. The second native token in the Shiba Inu EOS system is called Leash. We're done for today. Remember to hit the thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel in order to watch our most recent videos.